It's finally time to go back to New York. I'm pretty excited because we had a little bit of passport issues last week, so we couldn't go to Mexico. And yesterday we got our passports in, so we're going. Let's go.
Yo a ti te vi, mami, bailabas como un ángel, me acuerdo de ese party. No lo hacías despacito, no eras como Daddy, eras como Bad Bunny, tu flow bastante cari, alright. Hermoso y con timidez me gusta, y con esa sencillez que asusta, sabes.
Hey guys, so we made it to New York. I'm on set today with Madi.
You guys, welcome to Romee's show. This is definitely the moment that you've been waiting for. Look at all this gorgeous hair. I just don't understand how she does it, but it's just unbelievable. And every day. Like, so bad.
He thinks I need a haircut. So what do you guys think?
Come on. Can you guys vote for
long.
haircut or no haircut? I think she needs a touch of a trim.
Yeah, a touch of a trim.
Yeah, nothing crazy. Bangs again? You guys want to see bangs?
No! So we're doing a white wall shoot today. It's like the photos that you see on the website. So it's a lot of outfits where you show like the front and the side and the back. So that's what we're doing today. It's like 100 degrees outside, so I'm pretty happy that I'm inside with the AC on. I think tonight I'm gonna go for a little bit of an infrared sauna. You probably think why, because it's so hot outside, but after a flight I always get a little bloated, so it really helps to like get rid of water retention. And then afterwards they do a little bit of a lymphatic drainage massage, so I'm excited for that. Lawrence is here and I'm happy to be back in New York. It's almost lunchtime. I see a lot of nice stuff. I see some kill salad with cheese and chickpeas, some squash, mushrooms, and this is fennel with avocado. This I really like, sweet potato, more chickpeas, some salad with feta, asparagus, and then beet burgers I think, and something else. A lot of veggies and pasta. And chicken and salmon. Okay, I can't wait. First we gotta do a couple more shots. Done for today. Look who came to pick me up. Now we're going home because we're super jet lagged. We're gonna order some food. I think I'm gonna sleep early because tomorrow is another day with VS. We are aiming for a workout at 6 AM, right? 6 AM. Very small camp. Because I have to be on set at 8. Hey guys, so I'm here at IMDb Beauty Spa, or IMD Beauty Spa, and I'm gonna do a magnesium wrap, and then an infrared sauna, and then a lymphatic drainage massage. So this is all for your lymph nodes, so for water retention. And because we flew in 2 days ago and it's so hot out, I tend to like bloat a little bit. When I'm shooting with VS, I don't really like that. So this is gonna help. So I'm getting wrapped now. First I'm getting some magnesium on, and then she's gonna wrap my arms right now. Yes. And then I'm gonna sit in the sauna for, I think, 20 minutes, right?
Yes, about the 20 minutes.
And this is gonna make me help sweat. It's like an outfit. Okay, I'm in the sauna right now. I'm not sure if this is really good for the camera, but I'll just do a little bit. It's like red light and it's supposed to be really good for you. I think you can change the light and like every color is good for something. I hope I'm gonna sweat because you sit 20 minutes in here, but I have a really hard time sweating. I don't know what it is, but it's really annoying. There are worse things, but for me sometimes when it's really hot outside I get really warm and hot, like feeling super uncomfortable, but it just doesn't come out of my body. And when I sit in a sauna I can sit in there for like 40 minutes and I feel really warm and hot from the inside, but no sweat. So I hope I sweat a little bit this time. And I think I'm gonna go to bed early, so I'm ready for work again on Friday. Tomorrow we have one more day off, and I think we're having some meetings. We do workout in the morning, so I'll film a little of that. Lawrence is gonna come along. On Friday I'm back with VS. Really pretty lighting. Nuts. Okay, the last part. Now it's time for the lymphatic. Time to relax. I'll see you guys later. Okay guys, we made it to the gym. I'm gonna do a workout with Lawrence and Joe. Hey guys! So I think we're gonna do a full body workout. It's really hot outside, so hopefully not too much cardio.
Let's get it on to your favorite song.
It's a different kind of training than we're used to, but it's good. It's a lot of bands and a lot of body weight. It's new for Lawrence.
Arms around you 'cause you sweep me off my feet. Girl, you know that there ain't nobody moving like you. You know you got me. I love the things you do. Maybe I'm getting into trouble, but I just wanna be your lover. 'Cause you're making me feel. I love when it feels right. It is just one of these nights. Love so strong, can't be wrong. All because of you. I love when it feels nice. You're the apple of my eye. Love so strong, can't be wrong. All because of you. 'Cause I love it. Love when it feels right. Ooh, I love when it feels right. Ooh, listen really close. This is how it goes.
Hey guys, back on set with VS and with the Gangsta Clams.
Who are we talking to?
To my video, to YouTube.
Hey YouTube, it's the Gangsta Glams here.
What up,
Normally my hair's in a bun, but you know.
I like it down.
Wrap my arms around you 'cause you sweep me off my feet. Girl, you know that.
Okay guys, it's time to answer some questions because we haven't done that for a while. The last time was in LA when we did the hike. So now we do a little night walk in New York City, on the West Side Highway. It's really pretty. So let's go. Okay, so a lot of people asked us again, how did we meet? And we've told that in the other vlog, but we'll tell it again. I met Lawrence like 13 years ago, and I've always been best friends with his younger sister. We were in the same high school, right? Yeah. And then I started going out, and Lawrence was there. And he was always the one that wanted to bring me home. And then at one point we started dating, right?
Yeah.
And now we're dating for?
Now we're dating for almost 10 years.
Correct. We're trying to find the right light and the right city.
I'm so pale next to you. Look at this. You look like a carrot. I look like
Carrot?
I look so pale. I look sick.
No, it's fine. A lot of you asked about wedding and babies. And if we wanted a big royal wedding or a small.
Yeah.
And I think we want to have like an intimate, like smaller wedding with just friends and family. You agree?
I agree. Of course, we're gonna do like a little party with all of
With
our
more people,
friends.
yeah.
But
I think the wedding
ceremony.
itself. Yeah, maybe on a warm place, like a nice
Yeah.
island somewhere, probably
nice.
in Europe.
But I still have to propose.
Sweet. Yeah, you're right.
I know. You have to find the right timing.
And of course, everybody asked, what does Lawrence do?
Again? I have to explain this again? What
Tell
does
him you're
Lawrence
just
do?
being on the PlayStation.
No. Guys, all the credits to Romee. I'm just trying to support Romee in her career wherever I can. Right?
Yeah.
So that sometimes it's some communication with the agencies, with the accountant. It's helping out with YouTube. It's helping out with social media.
Yeah.
It's
To be honest, I could not have done anything I'm doing without Lawrence.
Not true.
That's true. YouTube wouldn't be there. My social wouldn't be. Yeah, that's true. I mean, of course, it's teamwork. It's definitely teamwork.
Yeah. I feel you're the flower, and I'm just trying to water it as much as I can, right?
Yeah, sometimes I feel like you're my battery.
Yeah?
Oh, you're my air to breathe.
Oh, that's beautiful. I'm the... Oh.
You're the wind under my wings.
That's beautiful, Romee. Oh my god. That is beautiful.
We're doing actually everything together, and we're traveling together so we can vlog, making the photos. Lawrence is constantly looking around and meeting with people to look for new opportunities, has a lot of contact with the agencies. He just makes sure that whenever I'm off work I don't have to do all that kind of stuff. So it's pretty much teamwork. Another question, do you guys want to have babies and how many? Well, first of all, I really want to have babies, but you never know how it's gonna work out and how many you can get and how the pregnancy, how you feel pregnant and how the kids are. Maybe you have like one baby and it's a cry baby and then you're like, no, I don't want any other babies anymore. I think I would love to have 3.
Yeah, I agree.
Either 3 or 4. You're from a
3 or
family
4.
with 4.
Yeah.
And I have to say it's always a lot of fun.
I would say 3 or 4.
Yeah.
If we're gonna be lucky enough. Huh?
Yes, true. What's the most annoying thing about me? And what do you think is the most annoying thing about Lawrence? I know mine already. It's a good thing he thinks about it that long.
Doing your vlogs.
Thank you! We're doing a new one now.
It's so fun.
Oh, my fans. To be honest, I don't get annoyed that quickly.
But I know when you get annoyed what I do. When I don't put the top of the toothpaste, or when I don't put the top of the body wash.
Yeah, I know when I get annoyed. You can be a little bit uncareful, not careful all the time. So when you cross like a road, then you're not always looking for cars long enough.
Yeah, maybe.
Or when we drive on the highway, you don't always put your seatbelt on immediately. Now I trained you, now you do it all the time. But yeah, you have to be very careful.
Yeah, okay.
Like you've had so many minor accidents. She goes to a Barry's bootcamp class, like a workout class, and by herself. And then there's like a treadmill there, full speed, she's running, and then she goes to the toilet. And then she goes back on the treadmill, and the treadmill is still on, so she fell, hurt her head, got a big concussion, migraines, everything. And then I feel super sad about it, but I also feel like, oh, come on, you have to
He's also
take
kinda
care
angry.
of yourself. I don't know what it is, but
or that one time when he stepped out of the helicopter and you were filming,
oh, man.
and I was like, we made it!
Yeah.
I almost lost my hand because of the
Did we tell them already?
favorite part of the day. You're a night person. You get really creative and like you talk a lot at night. I'm always in bed, almost falling asleep, and then he starts talking about like ideas and like fun stuff we can do for YouTube and everything, right? And like,
No.
we can talk about it tomorrow.
What is your favorite part?
And I'm a morning person because breakfast is my favorite thing, and I feel very productive in the morning. I do my workout in the morning and I just enjoy the mornings. Tips for a healthy skin, and I think the biggest tip I could give is drink a lot of water and also eat your healthy fats, like a lot of avocado, salmon, or yeah, anything that contains a lot of omega-3 fatty acids. And just cleanse your face a lot, like after a workout, in the morning, at night. Just make sure you cleanse it and moisturize it, hydrate it. That's important for everyone. How is Lauren's stomach doing? That's what a lot of people asked.
Yeah? Well, for the guys that didn't know about it, I started taking omeprazole acid blockers for my acid reflux about like 12 years ago, and I read a lot of articles about it that you shouldn't take it for long term because it's there's a lot of side effects. So I tried to wean off from it. It was really hard because when you do, you get a lot of acid reflux in the beginning, especially the first couple of weeks. With proper nutrition and some patience, yeah, I'm still doing. I'm doing better.
Yeah.
I'm off the medication, but I have to really watch what I eat.
What's the nicest thing about modeling and what's the worst thing about modeling? I think the nicest thing is that I get to meet so many different people, and I feel like I kind of learned a lot from all these kind of different people. And also coming and flying and going, and also going to a lot of different places. So I think that's a great opportunity. And the worst thing is probably not having a routine, because we never know what we're doing in 3 days. Like, I mostly know what I'm doing the next day, but I'm not sure if I'm next week gonna be in New York or Amsterdam or whatever. So when people or friends ask me to come to a birthday, I can never really say fully yes. So that's sometimes a little bit, right?
Yeah, that's true.
What is your favorite moment together?
For me, it's I think going to bed, and also.
Hey, how
Hello.
are you?
Should I hold it?
Yeah, of course.
Hello.
I love you so much.
Hi, Lawrence.
Thank you
Hi.
so much.
I
Nice
watch
to
all
meet
your
you.
vlogs. You guys
Thank
are the
you.
best.
Thank you so much. Have a
Yeah.
good night.
Have a good night.
Where were we? Oh, favorite moment together.
Oh yeah, I think going to bed at
But if
night.
you have to pick one.
If you have to pick one, I think waking up together. No?
Just every day.
Yeah.
Not one moment.
Oh, one favorite moment.
Yeah.
I thought like a favorite moment during a day or something. My favorite moment. My favorite moment. I don't want to come over too cringy or whatsoever, but it was my first kiss, because I didn't expect it. And you kissed me, and I was, yeah, I never felt something like that before. It sounds a little bit, I feel it sounds a little bit cringy for people maybe they're watching, but
You brought me
I was
home
really-
from a night out,
I
and
was
then you walked home for like an
yeah.
hour.
No, but it's the
in
truth.
the snow.
I was floating home after that kiss, and that was my the best, maybe even the best moment in my life.
Oh. I think my favorite moment was when we were on vacation, and it was the first year that we were on vacation together with my family, and we were on some kind of like floating thing in the sea.
Oh, I
remember?
Yeah, yeah.
And you laid on it, and I laid between your legs, and you told me, okay, look around and remember this moment forever. I don't know why, but it's still,
It was so peaceful.
like 10
We were
years later.
floating as well, back to the floating, but it was really peaceful.
Yeah, like one of those air
Sun was
beds, you know?
shining, yeah.
And the sun was shining, and 10 years later I still remember the moment. So it's
Yeah.
good that you said that.
I love that moment,
You have
yeah.
to say that more often.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
make sure you remember this moment.
Yeah.
Are you guys plant-based or vegan? We're not,
No.
but we're really trying to be more aware, and I think I'm 80-20. I try to not eat dairy and meat, so I still eat a lot of salmon, but I truly believe plant-based is the way to go. Another question that people ask a lot, do you ever feel depressed? I would say I've never felt depressed, because I think that's way worse than what I felt, but I think I felt a little bit burnt out. That was maybe a year ago when we were traveling so much and I was sleeping not enough. I just felt I couldn't enjoy some moments anymore. So that was a moment that I had to think about what I was doing. We had to take a step back and like realize that you can't just go, because then you go on automatic pilot and you're not really living in the moment anymore, and you don't really feel happy or sad anymore. So we took a little step back, we bought a place in Amsterdam, we had some family time, and that brought us so much closer to ourselves and to our feelings and to our heart. New York is of course a city that's really focused on work, and it's really fast-paced. And for us European people, I think sometimes it's a little much. So for us to have the balance between Amsterdam and New York has been a great change, right?
We're living in New York now for 5 years, and it went by super quick with all the travel and all that stuff. And at some point you also have to like unwind. Yeah,
it's really important for us to unwind because we're both family people.
Yeah.
What is the biggest challenge for me with eating healthy? And I think for me it's mostly portion control, because I have a really healthy taste and I love all the healthy food, so that's not hard for me. It's just the portion control, because I never get like really full, so I can keep on eating the salad and I can have 5 avocado toasts. It's just the portion control that's sometimes really hard for me. You don't really have a sweet tooth, actually.
No, not too much with sweet stuff, but for me it's
noodle soup.
Socializing all that stuff. If you go for dinners with friends and everybody's ordering beers, and of course it's all good and fun, but it's hard for me when I have a couple of beers and there's like pizza on the table, all that stuff. Sometimes you're planning like, okay, the next couple of weeks I'm gonna eat very clean, I'm gonna work out this and that, and then suddenly you have a party and a friend comes up to you and he's like, come on, have a drink with me. You feel like a little pressured because you said to yourself like, I'm not gonna drink for a while. And then you feel like at the moment it's hard to really stay focused on your goals maybe, and you feel like, oh, whatever, it's just one drink, and then the one drink gets like 3 drinks, and you eat some junk food, and then the next day then you get in this cycle. I feel like the next day you wake up feeling foggy and like a little bit hangover, not like as sharp as you normally are.
It's really hard to step out of the cycle. But I've also learned that when you make rules, you can only disappoint yourself when you don't do it.
No, it's true.
So sometimes it's better to just like be like, I would love for myself to eat healthy tonight, but if it doesn't work out, it's okay, and tomorrow's a new start.
Don't force it.
Don't force it, but it's something that's really hard. Do what feels good for you.
Feels good for you. If it's eating a pizza, go ahead, eat a pizza. If it's eating a pizza every day, eat a pizza every day. But if it's eating an apple,
you could feel better.
You should eat an apple. Even if everybody's eating pizza, and you feel like, oh, I'm not cool because all my friends are eating pizza and I would prefer an apple right now.
Eat an apple.
Eat the apple and they can have a pizza. Oh, the light is changing. Wow. Amazing.
Last question. How did I become a model? I think I got scouted when I was 14 or 13 years old in Amsterdam when I was shopping with my mom. And I got asked to become a model. First I said no, because I never thought about it and it was not my plan. I wanted to be an organizer of like parties. Organizing, how do you say it? Organized parties. And then a year later I started watching these model shows on television, and I was like, Mom, maybe I want to become a model. So my mom sent a couple emails to some agencies in Amsterdam. That's how it slowly started to roll. First only in Europe, and then Fashion Week was the first was the first thing when it started to really go. You were there with me, so that's amazing. But I think maybe it would be fun to do a video about how I became a model and how I experienced my first VS casting and everything around that. We have some fun material when I heard that I was doing the VS show for the first time.
Oh, I filmed that.
Yeah, you filmed that. You were there.
I think
so I got the call.
Hard drive. Okay, I have to look it up.
So we have to look that up, and we're gonna make a separate video. Okay, this was it. I hope you guys liked the answers. We're going to get a salad right now with the sweet green. Then we're going home, and then I'm working tomorrow in the Hamptons. say bye.
Sé que tú quieres conmigo